capital ought to be in the hands of the individuals. Now, if you don't use capital and become a capitalist, and you don't, and you don't, and you don't, and everybody doesn't, pretty soon, guess what? Now the capital will all start going toward the state because the society has to survive. Okay, now these are just some of my personal opinions, but I'm entitled to those, right? I don't even claim they're right. I just claim they're my opinions. That way I'm off the hook. But anyway, be a capitalist. Make sure you've turned part of your income into capital. And so you can teach kids how to be enterprising and capitalists from the time they're little. Just little kids. You teach them how to have 2 bicycles. One to ride and one to rent. To earn money. Okay. And teach kids how to earn money. Not just get a job. Teach them how to be enterprising. Teach them how to sell. One of the best ways to learn about life is just get out and sell something. And little kids can sell. Teach them how to buy a bottle of soap for $2 and sell it for $3. Right down the street. Your market's next door. You don't have to go very far. Teach kids how to knock on doors. Say, Miss Brown, I got this soap. It's the finest in the world. Teach them how to do that. And then teach them all the advantages of being a kid. Some people will buy from you just because you're little. They will. It's an advantage. And the littler, the better. So you teach them how to be little. And you've got to hurry because you won't be little forever, right? Get out there and take advantage. Right, so a little kid knocks on the door and says, Miss Brown, I've got this soap. It only costs $3 and it's the best there is. And I'm your neighbor. I can take care of you. You should buy it. And besides, I'm little. Miss Brown says, hey, I appreciate you coming by. That's really nice. I appreciate that. But look, I've already got plenty of soap. Little kid says, well, let me come in and check. See, kids don't mind doing that, right? I mean, they know how to overcome objections. You don't need to give them classes. They're incredible. Now, a little kid makes a sale, it's got $3. Now what you got to do is not only teach them how to earn the $3, how to get the $3 by making a sale. Now you got to teach them what to do with the money. Now, it's very simple what to do with $2, right? Set it aside so you can buy another bottle of soap. Kid says, well, that makes sense, otherwise you'd be out of business. That's right. And I know some adults are a little short on that information. So you got to set aside $2. Kid says, okay, then I got $1 to spend. Say, no, if you spend that, you'll wind up like most people age 65 broke. And then take them to that part of town where people are 65 and broke. And show them. Let them walk around the neighborhood, drive around. And the kid says, well, I don't want to live like this. Say, fine, now here's what you do with your money. You just got to show. Sometimes you got to go and touch and look and see what you don't want so that you'll make arrangements over here not to ever be there. What was that movie they came out with where they took the kids to the jails? Scared Straight. Let them visit with the prisoners, right? And firsthand they looked around, saw these bars in the jail, prisons, talked to some of the prisoners, and firsthand got somebody to say, whatever you do, don't come here. Now that's not some minister saying, don't go there. That's the man saying, don't come here, whatever you do. Let me show you what it's like. Here's where I have to sleep. I can't get out. I've got 15 more years to spend here. Kids' eyes get about this big saying, I don't ever want to wind up here. See, that's good, right? And to teach us all, we've just got to go where it is, where people have had the wrong plan. And that's sad, right? To look back and say, I picked up the wrong plan at age 20. Look where I am. Who talked me into this plan? I bought the wrong plan. So then the kid says, okay, what'll I do with my $1? Say, here's what you do with your $1. 10 cents is for the increase of capital. And everybody ought to have the same plan. 10 cents out of every $1 should be for the increase of capital. Now see, the kid understands this right away. He says, well, that's true. If you saved up your dimes and could buy 2 bottles of soap instead of 1, you save yourself a trip. That's right. Now, not only do you save yourself a trip, some people will sell you 2 bottles cheaper than one. You buy 1 bottle for $2. They sell you 2 bottles for $3.80. Kid says, how clever. Then when you sell it, you make more money. That's right. That's why you've got to accumulate your capital, because everybody benefits from it. They get to sell 2 bottles instead of 1 at a time, so it's better for them, and it's better for you, and it's better for everybody. Now you're starting to teach commerce, capitalism, how to earn money, how to be responsible, and mainly what to do with it. Here's another 10 cents. Another 10 cents is to give. Charity. I really should have put that first. Right after Caesar, Jesus said, pay Caesar first, then pay God. Charity. Some churches teach 10%. That's good. Like, give it to the church and let the church distribute it however. Or distribute it yourself, whatever. But make sure you put back part of what you take out. Charity. Some people are less fortunate. Some people, live tragic lives and they need our help. So 10% set aside to help those that are unfortunate, cannot help themselves. 10 cents for giving. And a good time to learn 10 cents for giving is when you're little. Because see, it's pretty easy to flip a dime out of a dollar. What's a little more difficult is to give 100,000 out of 1,000,000. Somebody says, if I had 1,000,000, I'd give 100,000. I'm not that sure. Right? That's a lot of money. We better learn it now, just in case, you get the big stuff and won't turn loose of it. So develop the habit now of the 10 cents, right? Kids should learn the first dollar you get, you should learn how to divide it up. Because if you let a kid, when he gets his first dollar, spend it all, you've already started them on the wrong habit pattern. Now, what if they do that the rest of their life? They will be in serious trouble. So you got to teach them what to do with the first dollar, or as quickly as possible, correct what might be wrong. So 10 cents for charity, 10 cents for the increase of capital, and 10 more cents is for investing. Now at first, use that 10 cents, thinking the richest man in Babylon says, use 10 cents to pay off all your bills, which is good. Now you can start using it for investing, but pay off all your bills first, all the little accumulation of credit cards and all that stuff. There's a Bible phrase that says, the borrower is servant to the lender. And as quickly as possible, you don't want to be a servant anymore. What you want to be is a lender, not a borrower. Get on the other side of the table as soon as you can. The borrower is servant to the lender. Now, once you've got all those little bills paid off, just cleaned up all the little bills, Arnold's linoleum, everything, all that stuff, just clean all that up. Now you've got some money to invest. Now here's where you should invest some of your money, in financial institutions, so that it provides a larger capital pool for successful people to borrow and start big businesses that you at first can't start. Build big factories and employ lots of people. There needs to be a collection of capital so that people can borrow it. And guess what they will do when they borrow your money? Pay you for the use of it. So you teach kids how to put their money in savings accounts, financial institutions. In Australia not long ago, a man said to me, I'm recommending everybody put their money in gold, take it out of all the banks. I said, then you'll bankrupt the country. You can't do something and teach it to everybody else that's going to bankrupt the country. You can't be totally self-protected.